Imagine being an established and large creator, you're minding your own business, and you get banned off Instagram, and the social media platform gives you a middle finger out of nowhere for a really absurd reason. That is exactly what happened to popular creator Hachubby, who also goes by Hachu. So this is Hachu's Twitch page. They blew up for their piano and convenience store streams from Korea that became really popular on livestream fails. And then they made this post on Instagram a day ago. I got my 9 million views reel video deleted, and my account has been banned from monetizing, and I've been shadow banned, so non-followers can't see my reels. The reason is that Instagram mistook me for a child, which I'll have you know, Hachu's age is common knowledge, and they are over the age of 30, so absolutely nowhere within the realms of a child. They have attached a photo of their Instagram account which states removed content, what can't be recommended, content lowered in feed, monetization is flagged, and features you can't use is also flagged. So it reads, I posted 2 reels on that day, but I accidentally added the same title to those 2 reels, but there was a typo in the title. I accidentally typed Korean hot instead of Korean how in the title, so my title became this pretty weird sounding title. After that, I saw the mistake in one of the reels, so I fixed it. But I didn't see that the other reel had the wrong title with the typo, so the title stayed the same, and this was eventually checked by a bot on Instagram. You can see here it reads, people teach a Korean how to pronounce sausage through text, and the other title reads, people teach a Korean hot to pronounce sausage. And again, if it reads a little oddly, like for Hachu, English is their second language, their primary language is Korean, so of course, you know, any typos and stuff is obviously understandable in general, but it definitely makes sense if you're a bilingual creator when English is not your first language. And Hachu writes, I think the bot thought I was a child, maybe because my English is like this, so the bot gave me community guideline violation. I felt it was unfair, but I reflected on my mistake, and I decided to wait for a human employee to help me out. Then I asked for a review and thought that a real person, not a robot, would review this and correct the mistake. I thought there wouldn't be a problem because in the reel I said I was a convenience store employee and it was clear I was selling cigarettes. And again, I feel like it's pretty clear too because Hachu is a public figure, and again, their age is publicly known. They are over 30. They are nowhere near a child. And so Hachu continues, also, I had submitted my ID while applying for monetization before, so I thought it would be easy to understand that the robot's judgment was wrong if someone in the staff dealt with this. But I can't believe they made the same decision again after seeing my request for a review. I'm definitely an adult. I would appreciate if someone could tell me how to fix this. And you can see the review screenshot is added where it states, we do not restore your post. Hi, Hachubby Daily. We reviewed your post again. We confirmed that it does not follow our community guidelines on child sexual exploitation. We know this is disappointing, but we want to keep Instagram safe and welcoming for everyone. With the screenshot of the title or the caption that reads, people teach a Korean hot to pronounce sausage through text. This has happened to many YouTube creators as well. There's an ASMR creator that I like to watch, and she goes by the name Tiptoe Tingles, and she just looks young. She is an adult, but she does look young, and she in the past had the same thing that happened to her YouTube account, where if she would have her face in the thumbnail, she is an adult. A lot of times the videos would get flagged for child endangerment or for her being underage when she is not. She is an adult. And this is one of those that it's a really hard battle to fight if you do tend to look younger, where you could be of legal age and just get flagged because people think you're underage or the bot thinks you're underage. This has happened to creators on TikTok Live, it's happened to YouTubers, happened to Hachu on Instagram. It's a really unfortunate thing and it's a hard one to combat. I agree too, because Hachu says that they had to show their ID while applying for monetization. This is really odd. So Hachu is verified. I'm guessing given what they stated, they went through the ID verification, which means you would, have to give Instagram your ID, they verify your identification, and then they give you the verify check. So you do have to provide your ID, and Hachu did. So I think it's weird they got child sexual exploitation from what it sounds like, right? I haven't seen the video because it's down. It sounds like it was just her on stream with kind of like playing into the joke, and it's just her. So she was the only one flagged. That's just really odd. And Hachu captions this, oh my god, I'm sad. And commenters say, justice for Hachu now. Yichi Core says, I hate Instagram. Devson writes, Facebook and Instagram do this all the time. They just take the ID and don't do nothing. Just take your data, that's it. And super fun, cool art writes, guys, it's not the cigarettes. They emailed her back and said it still falls under sexual exploitation. There's something messed up happening here. And Saji writes, cause the bot thought she was a child and she typed how as hot in the title, so it got flagged. And yeah, I mean, I don't watch Hachu's content regularly, but I have seen Hachu's content, and it's mainly just, a lot of jokes about pronunciation, things like that. The fact that English is not her main language, so that she'll make mistakes in English, and it's really funny.
Sausage. Sausage.
So I'm guessing that was what the joke was about, that she doesn't have a history of doing suspicious content. It would be really hard pressed to believe that there was actual exploitation happening in that video. And Hachu on their Twitter page as well had made the exact same post tagging Instagram and Meta about the situation that happened about their unfair ban. And people have been really supportive, with Joey Chaotic writing, IG has always been an effing joke when it comes to things like these. Hope they fix this ASAP. Boyfly IRL writes, we're here with you, Hachubby. You've got such an incredible community behind you, and we'll make sure your voice gets heard. Keep your head up and let's get this sorted. But as of those posts, Hachu hasn't made another post about this scenario, so I don't know the end case, whether the ban has gotten lifted, etc. I just think this is really unfortunate, but it could be an easy solve because Hachu is signed to a talent agency. So I'm guessing their talent agency probably has some sort of connection to Instagram or Meta, potentially, that could help them get unbanned, because this is a really unfortunate scenario. It's happened to many creators and it's absolutely not fair, especially because I just think it's like asinine that it happens to a creator like Hachu, a public figure whose age is known. Any Google search would tell you that she is not a child. It's not very hard to find that out. From what it sounded like, she was the only person in the video, so there was no instance of exploitation happening. It was an accidental typo that happens, and it just doesn't seem very fair, which really sucks. So again, unfortunately, there's really not much you can do as a creator if you are a creator that is experiencing this, right? The go-to solution is you just try to keep escalating until you get to a person that you can talk to. Because Hachu has Twitter Blue, I am assuming that she has access to communicating with a human being that works at Instagram and Meta. So to go through those communication methods, utilize your talent agency to see if they have a connection into Instagram or Meta, or utilizing any other friends. Like, again, she is an established creator. She has creator friends that I'm guessing could have relations to Instagram or Meta as well. So looking through all of those avenues to see if you can get into contact with an actual human being that can boost your case up to the higher ups at Instagram and Meta to flag that this was an absolute accident. I'm really sorry this happened to Hachu, and this is always an unfortunate scenario when it does happen. So hopefully they can get unshadow banned and unrestricted soon. Twitch has banned VTuber hips. So this is a tweet put out by Leah Kitties writing, Twitch has confirmed that VTuber hips must be covered. If you guys didn't know, 2 days ago, Twitch put out a big old like TOS update called Enforcement Guidelines, where they're clarifying what they're enforcing, where they're stating that the entire policy applies to VTubers in the same way it applies to other streamers. So body parts that we know are not allowed to be shown is obviously not allowed, but hips are mentioned as well. And then we have Sonata VT asking under the original tweet from Twitch for some clarification, writing, do I need to pay the artist to cover my hips more? So this is their model. They're wearing bikini bottoms and they have like a transparent beach wrap around their waist. And Twitch had clarified, hey Sonata, apologies, we specify for those areas of the body where coverage is required, the coverage must be fully opaque. Sheer or partially see-through clothing does not constitute coverage, with an exception in a virtual oasis while in the pools, hot tubs, and beaches category. And in lieu of all of this, we have other artist VTubers coming in clutch. Lithia Vey made a VTuber chastity belt. It looks like this, and it comes in 4 separable parts, and it's completely free on their coffee. So yeah, what are your thoughts about this? So anyways, if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like to subscribe. And again, I'll have Hachu linked down below if you want to go check them out. They're a very funny and fun creator. And I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos.